Welcome back to FNJ Talks Extra Ball. So let's discuss this, guys. The Madrid people are angry that they're getting booed. So let's get into it. Real Madrid players are very sad and shocked and angry and upset that the Bernabeu booed them that much. So as you guys know, I think it was throughout January, every time Madrid played the home game, the fans would boo, like every single time. Because I think what happened was after the Super Cup final, the next game was at the Bernabeu. They booed the players, and then it was chill a bit because Madrid were winning. But then after Benfica, uh, immediately after the Benfica game was a game at the Bernabeu. They booed the players again. So yeah, look, the players have been getting booed throughout January, and this is the locker room's message. If you only applaud us in glory, but you disappear in defeat, you are never one of us. Real Madrid are very disappointed. So Real Madrid as a club. Real Madrid as a club are very disappointed with the fans because they feel that the fans are only with them when things are going well. And when things are go badly, the fans turn against them instead of trying to support them and help them. Now let's get into this. Look, the fans are upset because these guys, okay, let me put it like this. So if me as a Real Madrid fan, I'm upset because the club knew that we needed center backs. They didn't buy center backs. The club knew that we needed midfielders, and don't tell me Dean Housen, you only bought one defender. We needed like three center backs, solid center backs. You only signed one. So now don't tell me about Dean. Dean is a good player, don't get me wrong, but Madrid was supposed to sign like three center backs, not just one. Seriously. And then what you call this? As a fan, I would be angry that Madrid's transfer policy. Simple as that. Look, injuries are part of football. They happen. But you can't say because of injuries your season is now derailed. No. Supposed to sign players in January. Look at January, for example. How are you telling me Madrid went through a whole transfer window, they did not sign any defender, any creative midfielder? They tanked the season. They tanked the season. Just like last season when Madrid had all those injuries and they didn't sign anyone. In that scenario, you're tanking the season. So as a fan, I'm going to boo you. I'm not necessarily angry at the players. I don't think the fans should be angry at the players at the end of the day because the players are trying their best in my opinion. The issue is the squad building. How are you telling me that you didn't sign a defender? In January you didn't sign anyone. Ramos was there. There's many defenders that are there for cheap. Bring Ramos on a six month loan. They didn't do it. So now, if I'm a fan, I'm mostly booing Florentino Perez because it's his fault. Injuries happen in football, but you can't say because of injuries you tank multiple seasons. It's not just this season. They've just been tanking seasons and tanking seasons and tanking seasons. That's not good. Florentino Perez could have signed defenders. He knew we needed defenders. He knew we needed magicians. We don't need pace and power anymore. Stop buying these young Brazilians and stop buying pace and power. Now we need magicians in the midfield and we need defenders. Striker, I think I'm going to backpedal on the striker thing because I used to say Madrid are not going to win anything until they get a big number 9. But the reality is all Mbappe needs to do is learn. Go to Ronaldo, go to some striker, old school striker, tell them to teach you or get a coach, tell him to teach you, a personal coach, tell him to teach you how to hit the ball and how to move in the box. That's all. Heading ability or being a good striker is not about height. The tallest striker is not the best striker in the world. Ronaldo was not the best was not the tallest player in the world, but he's the best header of the ball we've ever seen. It's a skill. You can learn that skill, but he's refusing to learn that skill. So no, look, I'm gonna backpedal on my theory that Madrid need a big number 9. They will never win the Champions League. No, all Madrid need is Mbappe to learn how to hit the ball and learn movement in the box. That's it. That's the only thing they need. And then we need magicians. Like I said, we don't need pace and power in the midfield. We need technique. Pedri, Iniesta, those type of players. You know the Busquets, Iniesta, De Bruyne. Who else? Who else? Cruz, Modric, Isco. We need these technical players now. We don't need pace and power anymore, guys. Enough of pace and power. Please, enough, man. We need Tech Vitinha, but there's cheaper options than Vitinha. That's what I'm saying. You see, in football, it's not that difficult. You don't have to go buy Sergio Ramos to have a good defense. You don't need to go buy Haaland to have a good striker. You don't need to go buy Vinicius Junior and Mbappe to have a good winger. Look at Liverpool. They bought this guy Ekatike. Ekatike was there playing for a small club in Germany. Nobody bought him except for Liverpool. You don't need, and look at their like Ekatike is like a top number 9. So Madrid could have signed Ekatike if they didn't blah 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 blah. In football, you don't need. Look at Vitinha. When PSG bought Vitinha, who was Vitinha? Nobody knew who Vitinha was. Van Dijk. When Liverpool bought Van Dijk, nobody knew who Van Dijk was. He was playing for Southampton. So you don't need to go buy a, a top defender that's playing for a top club to have a good defense. There's many no-name defenders, not to be disrespectful, but there's many players out there that nobody knows that can improve your team massively. This is what Madrid need to do, centre back. No one is saying go and buy Saliba, go and buy this person and that. No, go. There's many defenders out there. Go get good, solid defenders that nobody knows about, but they're very, very good. This is what scouting is for. Go and scout, man. You can't tell me that if you can't get the best players in the world, then you're not gonna buy anyone at all. No, man. How do you think Vitinha was discovered? How do you think Kavicha Kvaratskhelia was discovered at Napoli? They just bought. They saw that they scouted him and saw now this guy is good. They bought him. Same. Even Madrid did that. To be fair, Militao. Who knew about Militao? They bought him and find out the guy's good. The guy's actually good. This is what scouting is for. Man United. Who knew about Ronaldo? They bought him from Sporting. The guy became good. You don't need to buy Ronaldo from Real Madrid or Barcelona in order for you to enjoy the Ronaldo experience. You can buy Ronaldo before he goes to the Man United. Vitinha, Madrid. If Madrid, I saw a report that Madrid had the opportunity to buy Vitinha when he was playing for the club. I can't remember which club. It was some small club which I've never heard of before. Or was it Wolves? I don't think it was Wolves. The club he went to before Wolves. Why not buy the guy then? Why do you wait for him to go to there, become so expensive, and then now you want to buy him? So yeah, this is the thing I don't understand, to be honest. So look, Madrid must go find competent defenders, 2 or 3. I would buy 3 personally to be safe. Just buy 3, because remember, Rudiger's gonna leave, Alaba's going to leave, Mendy's going to leave. I know he's not a centre back. Mendy's going to leave too. Your defense is gonna be the defense is already like the bodies are very few. You're gonna lose 3 players in that defense in the summer. Carvajal is also going to leave. So and you know how Madrid is. Don't be surprised if they don't sign any defenders, because these guys they're moving mad. But yeah, look, just go find 3 or 4 competent defenders. Simple. Center backs, right backs. No, right back, to be fair, you have Trent. You can get somebody from the academy, promote them. Right back, Frank Garcia, for me, he needs to go find a new club, and you need to buy someone else or promote someone from the academy. But defenders, there's no promoting anyone from the academy. Buy solid defenders. And then the midfield, you need magicians, like I said. No more buying Camavinga, Jude Bellingham's, Chouameni's pace and power. No, we don't need pace and power anymore. Now we need technical players. We need a Modric-esque, Cruz-esque, all of those. Seriously, that's simple. And Madrid will cook. And Mbappe, somebody needs to. Oh, but Mbappe is wise though. He's smart. This guy is very smart. Just go. Mbappe's father, tell your son to learn how to hit the ball, and that's all we need. We don't need to displace Vini on the left or put Mbappe on the right wing or make it 4-4-2. Those days I used to say Madrid need to play 4-4-2 with the number 9, blah 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 blah. No. All you have to do is teach Mbappe how to hit the ball and teach him how to move in the box. That's all. And we're sorted. Ronaldo converted himself to the perfect number 9. Mbappe can convert himself to a perfect number 9 as well. Seriously, it's not that difficult, man. All he has to do is learn how to hit the ball. It's that simple. Because the only thing, Mbappe scores a lot of goals, but where we lack is when it's time to hit the ball. We can't hit the ball because Mbappe is not a good. That's all. If Mbappe learns how to hit the ball, we're sorted. So now look, Madrid I know how to fix Madrid. This video, I wish Florentino Perez could see this video. It'll fix Madrid. The coach, we don't need a big name coach in my opinion. Like, this might be a hot take, but we don't need these big coaches, man. Abaloa is, for me, is fit for the job. He's 100% fit for the job. The players like him, and he's competent. Football is very simple. You don't need to have Thomas Tuchel, Klopp, or this person to win trophies and be successful. Just need a competent coach. Arbeloa is a competent coach, just like Zidane was back in the day. We didn't need to go sign Pep, Luis Enrique, Massimiliano Allegri, Antonio Conte, Jose Mourinho to win 3 Champions League in a row. Sometimes you just need a coach that knows what he's doing. So yeah, look, for me, Arbeloa should not leave Madrid, and the transfer policy in the summer should be simple. Should they bring back, who's that player that's playing for Como? What's his name now? Tall guy, Nico Paz. Should Nico Paz come back to Madrid? No, he shouldn't come back to Madrid. The only way Nico Paz can come back to Madrid is if you're gonna sell Rodrigo or Brahim Diaz or both. Because remember, Endrick is going to come. For me, next season, Endrick should play right wing. Endrick should play right wing. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting thing. But Nico Paz, should he come back to Madrid? Honestly, he shouldn't. Because unless you're going to sell some attacking players. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Let's save it for another video. Please like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and blessings. Bam, bam.